I remember talking to my chef once and he was like, hey boss, I tell you something. And I was like, what? He's like, hey, the cooking oil price went up by 60%. I was like,
Wow.
16 or 60? He said 66 0. I was like, oh wow, fuck. Oh sorry, I mean, oh my goodness. And then I said the expletive, like, I didn't say oh, chicken's gone up by 35%. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is ridiculous, right? And then from a manpower perspective, I think that's actually the bigger thing. I think a lot of people have rental issues, and that's for other people. For me, it wasn't an issue. I had a good landlord. So I'll never say that the landlord was bad. I had a very nice landlord. But for us, cost of goods was one. And then secondly was our staffing costs, right? At the end of the day, people want to earn more money, and I don't begrudge them for that. But I remember I had one chef who kept getting offers outside, which is fine. But I think he went from 2.1K to 2.4K to 2.8K in like 6 months. And I was like, from a value perspective, I guess most people say that's not a lot of money. But when you're looking at it from a percentage perspective as your overall cost, right, it actually goes up substantially. And I think right now, the general way that passes are handed out for workers in F&B sector is still not favorable. It's still very local centric, where they say that you really need more locals in the space.
And the cost will be reflective.
Yes, which is also ironic because no locals want to be in the space because you told all locals, please go to university and go get a white collar job. So it's a bit of a weird situation.
What's the biggest lie that new F&B founders tell themselves? What, in your opinion?
Good question, actually. I don't think it's I get where you're coming from. I think, again, it's not a lie, but it's just like their perspective, right? And the perspective is that, oh, everyone's going to love my food and drink and it's going to be rosy forever, right? The problem with that is that Singaporeans are fickle people. And maybe all people are fickle, but Singaporeans are fickle. Because I'm a Singaporean and I live in Singapore, so I know we are all fickle, right? Which means that they will love the concept for the first 1 or 2 or 3 or 6 months. Then Ben will open something and then you'll be like, oh, let me go over there now, right? Let me go over here now. And you go to all of these different concepts. By the time you circle back to yours, you're like, sorry, no more money because everyone has, this like that large circle.
Chasing the new shiny thing.
Exactly, right? Okay. And you do see that, right? I mean, there are a lot of cool concepts that come up. It's great, but then it also kind of dilutes the overall opportunity.